Your back often isn't the problem, it's often the backup plan. Now, as runners, as endurance athletes, as cyclists, we need to have appropriate extension moments or appropriate push-off or appropriate ability to generate propulsion. If we don't have that appropriateness from our legs, from our glutes, if we don't have that stability in our spine, we're going to have a faulty extension moment. And what I mean by that is obtaining, specifically for our runners in this case, as I describe this, it's the easiest way to describe it, is triple extension. So being able to push off from our ankle, our knee, and our hip all in the same triple extension moment behind us to generate force and propulsion. Now, if we don't have that, if we don't have that control, so a lot of times when I see runners who are dealing with either back pain, hip pain, knee pain, and they struggle with this triple extension. They struggle with maintaining appropriate posture when they run. They'll usually break at the hip, which creates a dissociation from or connection from our core and our hips. Obviously, we do want to make sure that we have some level of a forward lean from the ankle. That's going to help us a little bit with maintaining that posture, but at the same time, athletes who do have that lean from the ankles but don't have good triple extension, they still won't gain full push off. They may get to neutral with their hip when they push off, but a lot of the times they're using either their quads or their calves or their hamstrings in order to do that without gaining appropriate actual hip extension. So in those cases, obviously, we're going to have decreased abilities to absorb force. They may also have lateral control or rotational control stabilities as well in their pelvis, leading to not only extra ground reaction forces or pounding going up into their spine because they can't absorb it through the musculature in their hips, but they will use their back muscles in order to help create propulsion. In this case, we don't want that. We want our abdominals, our low back musculature to help with control, with stability, with force transfer, like we've talked in other videos this week. If you haven't seen those videos, go back and check those out as well after this video so that you can hear all of the story that we've been talking about this week. So if you're somebody who is dealing with any kind of back tightness, I want you to put that down in the comments. I want you to let us know what's going on with your back. How tight does it get after your runs, your cycling, your endurance sports? Let us know down in the comments if that's something that you've been dealing with, what struggles you're dealing with, any questions you have about that back stiffness after you're done with your exercise bouts, so that we can best help you address and your next best steps to not only alleviate that back stress, but also to give you better overall performance going forward. Again, leave that down in the comments. If you don't feel like you're comfortable enough leaving that in the comments, feel free to direct message us, like and follow for more, and send this out to all your friends. See you guys in the next video.